Well, one of the issues that NCBA is working on here of late is news that the Department of Defense is actually considering feeding our hardworking men and women in uniform fake meat. During the Colorado Cattlemen's Association convention here in Colorado Springs, NCBA Chief Executive Officer Colin Woodall told me news like this is simply unacceptable.
That's just completely unacceptable to us as cattle producers because we know we can produce the protein that they need. We can satisfy all the nutritional requirements of our men and women that are out there protecting us. We should not be using them as guinea pigs. That's probably the biggest concern and why all Americans should be up in arms. We're using our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines as guinea pigs. And that is just not the way we should be treating them. We have a great supply of beef. We feed that to our men and women in uniform. We want to continue to do so. So we're making it very clear to the Department of Defense, but also to Capitol Hill, that we have to stop this. Let's not use them as guinea pigs, and let's make sure we're feeding them good American beef.
And he says that the NCBA is also working on some very important tax issues, like the death tax.
The death tax goes back to $5 million, which it's scheduled to do at the end of 2025. Every cattle operation in this country is going to be subject to that type of liability, because when you look at land values, you don't have to have a very big operation these days to have assets in excess of $5 million. So anything over that, if it's taxed at 40% or more, we're going to have this huge tax burden all of a sudden dumped on American agriculture that we just can't pay. So that's why we are leading the charge, along with other farm groups, other agriculture groups, also with other small business groups, to push back and make sure we can provide some relief to small businesses, but especially American agriculture before that happens. We don't need farms and ranches broken up just to pay the death tax.
Now, NCBA members will be gathering here in a couple weeks in San Diego for their summer business meeting running July 8th through the 10th. We'll be there too, and registration's now open, and you can learn more by visiting ncba.org. That's a look at your farm and ranch news. Have a great day.